But let's shift our attention to the top story, a story that was broken first by your channel. The BBC's offices in Delhi and Mumbai were searched. The IT department is calling this a survey. The IT department carried out surveys at the Delhi and Mumbai offices of the BBC. The action comes weeks after release of documentary on PM Modi, which was later banned by the government. Now the action by the IT department has sparked a massive political storm. The opposition quick to link this to the ban on BBC docu-series India, the Modi question. Many in the opposition camp have also said that this is nothing but the emergency mindset. The IT department has not called it a raid but a survey for probity. As officials entered the Delhi headquarters and Mumbai offices, sources say they suspect tax evasion in international taxation and transfer pricing irregularities. They have collected digital data and even seized the phones of BBC employees. Now, sources within the IT department have told your channel that BBC was non-compliant under transfer pricing rules and deliberate diversion of significant amounts of profit is also under lens. Persistent and deliberate violation of norms were also noted by the IT department. It is imperative to understand what is transfer pricing and how it leads to the loss to the exchequer. My colleague Siddharth Talia has more on this.
Now, what really is transfer pricing, something for which the BBC has been under scrutiny as far as the tax authorities in India are concerned? Now, let's imagine there's a subsidiary company that's been operating in India with its parent company that's been based out of the United Kingdom. Now, both are related entities where the Indian company provides a service to the parent company in the UK for a price. Now, the cost that's been incurred by the Indian company to offer the service, let's assume, is at rupees 100, but is actually sold to the parent company at rupees 80. The parent company, therefore, incurs a benefit of rupees 20 due to the service offered at a cheaper price. Now, this is something that's counterproductive for the Indian tax authorities because the subsidiary company in India is, in essence, under-invoicing the services that's been offered to the parent company. Now, had this been a transaction between two completely unrelated entities, the Indian company would almost always sell the product to a foreign entity at a price that is higher than the cost incurred. The law mandates that even when it comes to related entities, such as an Indian subsidiary and its UK parent company, such transactions would have to be conducted at an arm's length. It is the nature of this specific transaction between its Indian subsidiary in India and the UK parent company, which is the BBC based out of London, that has been under the radar of the Indian income tax authorities.
Thank you for putting that in context for our viewers. Opposition has questioned the timing of this survey, linking it to the ban on the BBC series on Modi.
यहाँ हम जेपीसी की मांग कर रहे हैं अडानी के मामले में और वहाँ सरकार बीबीसी के पीछे पड़ी हुई है विनाशकाले विपरीत बुद्धि.
Absolutely, the documentary against PM Modi has definitely incited the cage parrots of CBI, ED and IT to act on it. It really shows that this government is absolutely rattled. Anybody who speaks against them, they can't really tolerate. They need to really understand why was a big organization like BBC has been raided. The clarity, in clarity we can really understand it is nothing but vendetta politics, and Mr. Narendra Modi and his team cannot really tolerate any dissent.
देखिए, आज बीबीसी कार्यालय पर इनकम टैक्स का छापा पड़ा है. ये किन कारणों से पड़ा है, कैसे पड़ा है, इस संबंध में अभी कोई जानकारी नहीं है. जैसे ही जानकारी मिलेगी इस पर वक्तव्य देंगे. लेकिन एक बात स्पष्ट कर देना चाहते हैं कि इधर हाल के दिनों में चाहे मीडिया हो या विपक्षी दल, जो भी नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार के खिलाफ आवाज़ें उठाती है उनको एजेंसियों के माध्यम से निशाना बनाया जाता है. ये किसी भी दृष्टिकोण से उचित नहीं है.
The BJP was quick to respond to the charges by the opposition, reminded the Congress how former Prime Minister late Indira Gandhi had banned BBC, also cited the notices sent to BBC when the UPA government was in power.
कोई भी एजेंसी हो, मीडिया से जुड़ी हो, कंपनी हो, अगर भारत में वो काम कर रही है तो उसको भारत के कानून को मानना होगा, उसका पालन करना होगा। अगर कुछ गलत किया नहीं है, कानून का पालन किया है, तो फिर डर कैसा? बीबीसी के अगर कृत्य देखें, जिसके उदाहरण मैं आपके समक्ष अभी पेश करूंगा, तो यह पूरे विश्व की सबसे भ्रष्ट बकवास कॉरपोरेशन हो गई है। और दुख की बात यह है कि बीबीसी का प्रोपेगेंडा और कांग्रेस का एजेंडा एक साथ मेल खाता है। और यह कहना गलत नहीं है। क्यों ऐसा होता है कि कांग्रेस का हाथ देश विरोधियों के साथ?
Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, turned the tables on the Congress over the BBC series and said that there is no proof to this. All this is a conspiracy theory to malign the Modi government.
देखिए, सत्य जो होता है इस पर 1000 कॉन्स्पिरेसी कर लो, कुछ नहीं होता है। वो करोड़ों सूर्य की भांति तेजस्वी बनकर ही बाहर आता है। ये तो मोदी जी के पीछे 2002 से कर रहे हैं और हर बार मोदी जी मजबूत होकर, सच्चे बनकर और जनता की ज्यादा लोकप्रियता हासिल कर बाहर आए हैं।
Let's open this up. Only channel with a reporter outside the BBC's offices in Mumbai and Delhi. Shweta is joining us from Mumbai. She is standing outside the BBC office there. Priyank Tripathi outside the BBC office in Delhi. Bhavtosh Singh, a senior news editor, also with us. Priyank, the BBC has put out a statement. It says we are cooperating and we hope that this is resolved at the earliest.
Yes, Sati Praneeth, that was very interesting because the manner in which we were getting information that it was the non-cooperation from the BBC which has led to this kind of survey which is being conducted since 5 hours at the BBC office. A short while back there was a statement which was released from the BBC press team that they are cooperating and they hope that everything will be resolved soon. Let me first tell to our viewers what is happening on the ground. Since 11 a.m., the team of IT department officials, which obviously comprises with the international investigation team of the IT department, is carrying out surveys. They had gone to the 6th floor of this particular building where the BBC office is situated on the 5th and the 6th floor. And they were looking for the IT department as well as the account department officials. Since then, the documentation is being done, the dump data of all those electronic devices which is used to keep the accounts and checks and balance is being taken by them.
Okay, stay with us. Let me bring in Shweta for a quick word. Shweta, look at the kind of commentary by the opposition and contrast that to what the BBC is saying. The BBC is not saying that this is persecution or a crackdown or even vendetta action.
Well, absolutely. In fact, the timing of this survey action has been put to question by opposition. In fact, let me quickly show you the visuals, what's exactly happening outside the BBC office, which is situated in Kalina. But with this, it is also important to note that how the opposition has been hitting out on the ruling government, stating about the timing. And to read out first, it is Sanjay Raut who has said that the timing of the raids on BBC has no more suggest, but it establishes that India fast losing its democracy surge. It means that he has been saying that the democracy of India is in jeopardy. Not only Sanjay Raut, in fact,
right, just hold your thoughts, more reactions coming in.